yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just keep grinding it.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll run here with Akers.
Oh. And got caught there on my line.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Gain on the play. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Goff now looking to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Rams. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
We're just going up and down the field on these guys.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right.
And he's got it.
Oh, he got it.
Cup for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Cup with his
Cooper Cup is dominating right now. Did he get his feet in?
And the Rams add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time,
I
when we
can't
talk
tell
about
if he did or
someone
not.
putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading.
Oh, he did. Wow, look at that. Bang, bang, boom, all the way down the field. All right.
I got you, punk. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, at this point, it's kind of just maintenance, you know, trying to keep the damage to a minimum, but we pretty much have this game in hand, I'd say.
And he hits Drake. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Nowhere to run.
Kenny Young drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
We've been around this
Jared Goff loves it.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with
got
the
lit up
deficit,
on that
maybe
one.
not wanting to risk an injury.
Just punt it. Horrible punt.
Go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need
throwing
to hold
in
these
the
guys
face
right
of the
around 20
blitz
or
getting
under that
hit.
if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
To throw is gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
To number 17.
I mean, it's sad at this point.
With his 13th touchdown of the year and second
It's just too
of the
easy.
game. And the Rams just continue to pour it on.
Hope you guys are appreciating the different types of plays I'm running. I'm running all kinds of runs, passes, play actions.
It certainly has.
I don't really run screens in my offense, but I'm running a multitude of plays. I'm trying to get it to where I build up a large library of plays that I feel comfortable with running. Because nobody wants to watch somebody run the same 3, 4, 5 plays over and over and over again, you know? So I try to make the gameplay a little bit more entertaining to watch and expand also my expertise at the different plays.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete to Christian.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about anger.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Nothing.
Samson Abukum, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
He's got Freeman here. It's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Buying time to his left.
Oh man, I just completely
got a long way to go. Able to convert
completely missed on that tackle. Wasn't even near him. Whatever.
We just saw a nice example of why
That was
teams
embarrassing.
often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks
Some of these less athletic linebackers are really not sluggish when you try to
make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Gets it off to Freeman. This is going to depend on the spot,
not quite.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
I will take that.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
He's going to loft one deep left side.
What?
Here. And he'll take this one in.
Okay.
Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that
I mean,
happen?
he's in perfect defensive position.
With the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
You got that right.
Cut this lead down to 25. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Yeah, they're not even going to try to onside kick. I would like it if they invested more in like the clock management algorithm. Like the other team, you know, they don't call timeouts when they're supposed to. They don't run hurry up when they're supposed to.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And from the 25,
they don't even do like a sugar huddle where you kind of go quickly like in college.
Has got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second down and 6 now from the 42.
Blitzing.
A gain of 4. It's now
Can I go gun?
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
No, I cannot go gun from this formation. Okay.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson.
There you go, Henderson. Stay in bounds.
Down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down with Akers.
There we go. Perfect.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
Perfect run.
And it'll be 2nd and very short. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Goff going to throw it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
Too easy.
As they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
All right, I'm just going to sim the rest. There's no point in playing that the rest of that 1 minute and 27 seconds. Game over.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Nice.
So for the Rams, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
That game really couldn't have gone any better. I wasn't happy we gave up the long touchdown to Isabella on 4th down, but pretty much everything else we did great. Let's look at our upgrades here. Increased weekly XP, yes. Van Jefferson. So Van Jefferson is still leveling up even though he's technically injured right now. Thursday night game this week, which means we're on a short week. Going to be hard to install a full game plan. Give the team time to recuperate. You want the team mentally prepared but tired, or well rested but less prepared? Rest. Always got to emphasize rest. Let's see if we can get something, yeah, let's do cover 3 at a drill. Because I totally didn't realize, I thought that running the cover 2 man would give me a boost to the defensive back and defensive and linebacking group. But it gave me defensive back and defensive line, which is what I didn't want. So let's do this, cover 3, because we do run a lot of cover 3. So we'll do that drill, so that way our linebackers are actually getting some experience. Because Terrell Lewis is a guy that I was focusing on. I wanted to get him level up quickly, and he is not progressing quickly enough. And it's my fault. It's my fault because I didn't have the right training on. Last year, cover 2 man did give the linebackers XP, but I guess they changed it this year.
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. This league has too many good teams for us to win games with average performance. It takes perfection. So let's be perfect today, fellas.
Okay, let's go ahead and skip the tutorial. Prevent a touchdown. All right. Tackle. These drills can take a long time, especially if I fail them multiple times. But it's important. We got to get it done. If it takes too long, guys, feel free to just fast forward through this part. Seriously, just feel free to fast forward. Because I didn't anticipate on having to do this training right now, but I need to. Yep, see, I already failed. Because if I give up 1 touchdown, I can't get gold. Sack him. Sack him. Whew. See, that's all you got to do is get a sack, and then they're like way behind schedule, and then you can complete the drill. Get him. That's right. Okay, now we should be able to get it done. I would hope.
Black 20. Done. Done. White 20. Turbo set. Done.
Did he get it? Oh no, he didn't. Haha. Okay, so we already got silver. We're going for gold. I feel like the tackling is much more authentic in this game than it was in years prior. Come on, y'all. We need something. We need somebody to make a play. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
All right, so now every week when we run cover 3 as our training drill, we'll be getting defensive back and linebacker XP, which is good. Oh, wow. I got some players up in here. We got some wide receiver talent. Alright, can we upgrade? Anybody important? Terrell Lewis, yeah. I think he started the year as a 67. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and play the Patriots. 6-5-1 against the 11-1 Rams. Let's do it.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cooper Kupp, 3 TDs last week, over 100 yards. Yeah, that's right.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a deflator, and sometimes that can just really make you mad and more determined the next time out.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year. They're 31.
Wow, Cam Newton has 33 touchdowns already?
I don't know about you, but I've absolutely loved his consistency throughout the season. Always good.
Well done.
Occasionally spectacular. But right now, he's on the outside of that MVP race. What's it going to take for him to get it done down the stretch?
You're right, on the fringe. But, hey, it's Week 14. There's still a month left for him to make a lasting impression, have some scintillating plays, and then who knows?
Yeah, those scintillating plays, those splash plays, those plays we'll talk about for the next week leading up to the next game. He'll need a bunch of those down the stretch in order to win the award.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
I kind of miss when they used to do the player introductions, like the lineup introductions in the beginning of the game.
17 carries.
I wish they would kind of do a form of that, where everybody would, like, they'd show everybody's face and, like, you know, what position they were playing, what college they were from. Like a real game, they do introductions, you know.
Second and 6. Now Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
They'll run with White.
Oof.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Donald in the backfield.
Down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's
tight
going to
ends.
leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
What was that?
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
He, like, teleported to the ball.
Out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They run the draw play. This is White. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Now they're moving the football, though.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side.
Who's this number 86 they have?
3 3-yard gains. That means
Who is
they're
this
punting
guy?
the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They're down once again.
10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he picks up the first down.
That's the third down conversion they got this drive alone.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Newton. He'll get this into the hands of